Whoop. Excuse me. Let's try that again. Yeah. You're making sure mom's not asleep. You're making sure mom's awake.
The good life, the good life. Tonight, we're gonna live the good life. Alright, let's go and live the good life, the good life.
Good morning, Shy folk, and welcome back to Old Man Willow Farm. My name's Diane. I run a horse boarding, training, and lesson facility in the beautiful Willamette Valley in Oregon. And in this vlog, I share my horse journey, my horse life, and just life here on the farm with you. So come along and enjoy the ride. So came in this morning to ride, and he has little sores on his fetlock here, and he gets this fairly often. I'm not quite sure what to do about it. It's basically his stall is open to a run out, so he has a paddock attached to his stall, so that he is bad, so that he can be in or out. Obviously, being a rescue, he was stuck in a box stall 24/7. In not a good situation, so I want to give him as much freedom, and it's been tremendous in lowering his anxiety levels. However, there is quarter-minus gravel on his turnout, which stops it from being a mud pit. But it's the way he lays down. He kind of bends at his fetlocks, puts his fetlocks down first when he lays down, and he just gives himself little sores. Hey, bud. Settle. It's a little owies. Hold on. You're okay. You're okay. So I'm just putting a little betadine to clean it. Good boy. Just hosed it off. A little betadine to clean it. And I don't know, I have to figure something out. I don't want to put him in a stall without a run out. So do I put turnout boots on 24/7? I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Poor guy. So while I'm getting tacked up here, just giving him a little brush. He was super muddy, so he's still a little bit dusty, but that's okay. We got the worst of it off. Didn't we, beautiful boy? Yeah, we did. But while I'm getting tacked up here, for those of you who have not met this gorgeous man, his name is Diesel. He's an off-the-track thoroughbred, and he is about 13 years old. He is a rescue. He was abandoned, and I took him on. And so he is, I call him my unexpected blessing, because I was not looking for another horse. I was not planning for a horse. And he is just awesome. I love him to bits. He is such a sweetheart. And hey, you're such a sweetheart. And he's just amazing. So if you've been following his story and our journey, you will have seen last week I brought him back into work. And he's had about a week's worth of lunging work just to help him build up a little bit of muscle, because he had none. And then this past week, we've just been working on getting him to work really deep and round. Yes, and develop his top line. And now we're going into our second week of ridden work. And we're going to show you some of the pole work that we're going to be doing this week, along with the flat work. So disclaimer, I do not claim to be the best rider in the world, but I love my boy and I'm doing the best that I can for him, and we're just regular folk having a little bit of fun. So hopefully you enjoy the journey with us. Yes, because you're so sweet. Yes. Right, so I have lunched in for 10 minutes. I've done my 10-minute warm-up. I didn't show you that because I showed you in the last video. And so now we're ready to start working over some poles. So I put my stirrups up, 2 holes, because when we go to canter work, I'm trying to stay off his back a little bit just to help him, since we've just started the canter work, just started developing those muscles. We've been doing it on the lunge, obviously, but it's very different. Walk on. The rider in the saddle. So, walk on. Trot on. So, yeah. And now I have more of a contact. Ride him up into that contact. You can see I have some poles out just to guide him to be straight because of things like that, where he drifts out. He doesn't want to respect my outside leg. So I just want to make sure that we kind of ride a square corner. Come out the corner, outside leg, that's better. Right, forward. Go a little in the opposite direction.
Close your eyes, hear the voice within, calling.
Good boy. Good boy.
You got the white
Saddle.
knuckles holding on a tie.
Very nice.
Up inside, heading for collision and denial. To
Forward.
relive, you gotta die.
Lovely.
Breathe out. Hey,
One more.
come alive. Breathe in. Breathe out.
Lovely. Very nice. So that's exactly what I was looking for. Good boy. I wanted him to stretch down and really use his back through the poles. So in the beginning, he was a little rushy, but then he settled down nicely because he's a good boy. Yep.
Moments pass, make this one count. Untie. You're so good at dragging yourself down.
Lovely. What a clever boy.
There ain't much time left to figure things out. Deep underneath all the laser, your doubts. There's a heart gone out of rhythm in despair.
Okay, that was my fault. Sorry, bud. Sorry. Totally my fault. I came in, just saw a bad stride there. I'm sorry, buddy. But that was awesome. He did that really nicely. 1, 2, 3. Canter. Good boy. Okay. Shoot! I need to ride forward out my corner. That was really bad. Okay, forward out the corner. Forward, 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 forward. That's better. Good boy. Lovely. Good boy. I do that, I get stuck. Hold instead of push. forward. Have to ride forward out the corner. Good boy.
Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive.
1, 2, 3. Nope, 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 nope.
Breathe out. Look at the
1, 2, 3.
colors, colors
And top.
around.
Good boy.
Look at the colors, colors, colors around.
And top.
Look at the colors, colors, colors.
Forward, 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 forward. Good. Look.
Colors, colors, colors.
Good boy. Very nice. Good boy. What a clever boy. So I go back to my cool down. Just nice loose rein, asking him to stretch down through his back. Good boy. Very nice. What a good boy. Release those muscles that we've been working. Because he's so brilliant. Yeah. Are you just a brilliant boy? Such a good boy. Okay, I got my exercise set up. So I have some trot poles set out here. So basically I'm going to start trotting in a circle, come through kind of the dog's leg, the square corner to make sure that I come in straight down through the poles. Then over these raised trot poles, we'll start out with them on the floor, and then once he's doing those nicely, we'll raise them. And this is just a regular, basically one big step or 4 feet, if you want to measure by feet. So between each pole. We'll trot through another dog leg corner, and then over some poles on the other side. And those are set at a canter pole, canter stride distance. So once he's gone through this a couple of times at the trot, then I'll trot the trot poles, pick up the canter on the corner, canter through the dog's leg, and then canter over the canter poles. So this is all about, as I say, just building his top line, getting my transitions really sharp, getting him sharp off the leg, getting him balanced on the corners with the square corners, making sure he's dead straight through the poles. So once we've done that a couple of times, then I'll move these into a canter stride distance. And if you come over here, I'll show you. So with my canter poles, basically, you kind of have to adjust them depending on your horse. But you're looking at, I put in about 3 big steps. 3, or if I'm walking it in feet, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9 feet or 3 big steps. So that's for the canter poles. And we'll adjust all of these, like I'll just adjust them. I have my handy dandy assistant, Ame, here to help me with the poles. So it's super helpful if you're going to be working with poles and jumping, to have someone to help you, because every horse's stride is different. And so you have to make little tweaks and adjustments. Okay? Are you ready, buddy? Let's get to it.
Always keeping us restless with the lights. Keeping us restless with the lights. Lighting a fire for the night. Let it burn, keep inside. Keep your spirit up at night. There's a miracle alive. All the pain inside your bones, all the cold inside your homes. You were never all alone, all alone. try so hard to feel sane. It's all in our brains. Always keeping us restless with the lights. Keeping us restless with the lights. Always keeping us restless with the lights. Keeping us restless with the lights. Always keeping us restless with the lights. Keeping us restless with the lights. Always keeping us restless with the lights. Keeping us restless with the lights. Always keeping us restless with the lights. Keeping us restless with the lights. Lighting a fire for the night. Let it burn, keep inside. Keep your spirit up at night. There's a miracle alive. All the pain inside your bones, all the cold inside your homes. You were never all alone, all alone. Restless all the time. Feel myself decline. Lose myself till my heartbeat stops. But we fall, we rain, we rise again. The fall, the pain. We try so hard to feel sane. It's all in our brain.
Right.
Always keep
I want to show you how quickly just the correct work can bring results in building up their top line. I'm going to see if I have a photo of him from before. I should have taken a before and after, but see if I can find a photo from before, because I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but can you see the muscle that's developing here? Now remember, this horse was so weak behind the saddle, was so weak in his hindquarter that he couldn't maintain a canter without breaking and going disunited. And so the work that he's done today, like, this is just amazing progress. And you can just see how all that preparatory work, doing the lunging, getting him really deep and low, how that has just strengthened his back, strengthened his hindquarter, and he's just doing awesome. So we're going to carry on this week. We'll continue to work on our jumping dressage, our flat work, and our pole work. And then next week we're going to introduce gymnastics. So excited to start jumping with him a little bit and see how he does with that. But he was such a good boy today. Yes, he was, because he's just my baby. Are you just my baby? Yes, you are. Anyway, if you enjoyed this vlog, just remember to like, comment. It's super, super helpful to help just with the algorithm and help building the channel, and subscribe. And Diesel and I will see you next week. Yes, we will. Yes, we will.
Always keep